What's up, YouTube? Here's an update on my Diablo character. I'm finally at the point where I'm able to mob farm on MP10. I'm still not going nuts as far as uh, elite or champion mobs and things like that. Those are a little problematic still. But as far as white farming goes for legendaries and gold, I'm running that really efficient at the moment. The first thing that I had to do, sort of overall, was just become a better Diablo player. Was figure out how to set up my skills correctly. Um, Something I didn't know about, and a couple people I've talked to even today didn't know about, was under gameplay and options. You can select elective mode, and what elective mode allows you to do is put any of your skills wherever you want them to be. So you can scroll through and put whatever skills you want wherever you want, and you're not stuck with one of any particular skill either. So the skill set I'm running, first off, deals with combination strike, an additional 8% damage for every spirit generator ability that you're using. So I have two primaries set up here, first of which being, of course, the pretty standard Thunderclap build. Backed by way of the 100 Fist with Blazing Fist. Essentially, I get into a mob, I left-click usually once, will give me the 3 stack for that 15% movement and attack speed, as well as trigger the 8% on combination strike, and then I start bouncing around with Thunderclap to get up to that 16% bonus, while already attacking 15% faster for that. So you just pretty much keep your 15% bonus up, and then so long as you see the little icon here with your 3 stacks of Blazing Fist, you're just teleporting around with Thunderclap. Double defensive, first off being Serenity. I'm still running Peaceful Repose for life gain, sort of out of habit. Up until today, I've not been able to really break about that 35k life mark. I'm up to 47k now, so I could probably up this to the 4-second shield instead of the 3-second shield, but I'm still running the heal out of habit. I used to be running Breath of Life as well, with the damage boost rune, whichever one that's called, and I would have that one set here on 2, and that way I would have 1, 2, and Q all as life heal, which was really necessary when I was running 35k life. 47, not so much, so I've definitely upgraded to Blinding Flash with Faith and Light. Aside from the 3-second disillusionment that you can give pretty much everything around you, they miss you. They're not attacking you. Elites are attacking each other. That's all nice. But the additional 30% holy damage is a huge boost while they're really not able to hit you. I'm almost tempted to run Beacon of Yatar simply to reduce that cost by 20%, so that I could be casting Blinding Flash as much as possible while I'm running through mobs. Of course, your pretty standard Sweeping Wind, with Cyclone to spawn all those lightning tornadoes. And even more cookie cutter is Mantra of Conviction with Overall for the increased damage that enemies around you are taking. So pretty much when you're in combat, you're going to have the mantra active, and you're going to want to refresh that like every 3 seconds. So you're constantly at that, them taking an additional 48%. So it's like you doing 150% damage of whatever your current buff damage is. 50% on top of that is huge. Because of that, I can easily be hitting for over 500,000 DPS. But once you have that Blinding Flash stack there on top of that attack speed, as well as your combination strike, you can get some really huge damage going. I'm playing Guardian Path just for that additional dodge chance, and one with everything just to help with resistances. They're lower than I want them to be right now. I switched out my amulet for one that was immensely better than the one I had as far as attack speed and crit chance and all that stuff goes. But I lost some of my resistance buildup that I had that way. I was over 600, now I'm just over 500. If we look at the inventory here, what I was getting at, this was just over 6. It's because I replaced with this. I got that arcane resistance, but it's kind of irrelevant because my high resistance here is actually lightning resistance, and that's what One for All is pulling for me. So the arcane was useless, and I dropped 80 resistance off my old amulet. But I got more dex, I got a life boost, max attack speed, awesome crit chance, and some decent crit damage there. As you can see there, 40% crit chance at over 400% crit damage. That I really, really like, as well as that 55% chance dodge. I really like that. I'm only running 3% lifesteal right now. I was running 6, but I replaced my offhand Echoing Fury with 1 Kim Lao. I did that primarily because I'm running your pretty standard Thunderclap. I can't talk tonight, sorry guys. Plus Cyclones. So my Thunderclaps and my Cyclones are all doing a lot of additional damage. The 1 Kim Lao that I'm sporting right now is pretty much top end. You can see a little bit higher lightning damage on the 1 Kim Lao itself, but breaking that 900 DPS plane on it is really nice. It's got the additional 6% as well as the 25%, both of which are maxed out for those particular buff rolls for this item. 36 damage is nice, 290 dex is huge, and I chose for vitality over critical hit chance, or critical hit damage. At the time, I still wasn't breaking 40k life when I bought this morning, actually, so my character's come a long way today. That, of course, I am sporting double marquees in my weapons here for that massive crit damage. But having lost the 3% Echoing Fury there, I did keep the 3 on this craft that I came across. Also with Vitality, I like it. I'm still running the double nat set with boots and ring. Alternate ring right now is Unity. I've yet to build Hellfire. I think I'm going to build the Intelligence Hellfire first, so I can go give that to my level 2 wizard and play something different, just so that I don't get bored with the monk here. Some decent gloves. Both my gloves and my wrists here, without paying hundreds of millions, I've been unable to get anything that's better than them. So they'll stick for now. Similar's Vile Ward. I do still need to upgrade this. The vitality stat on it's pretty low. But otherwise, it's really solid. I didn't pay much for it. I am running Mempo. It's a decent Mempo. No crit on it, which is sad. But it did have that lightning resistance to help out with my One For All. Similar with the 2-piece Enna here, I got that 60 lightning resistance. Higher dex than vitality. I probably should have bought this one the other way around with higher vitality, but I just don't have the money to do it right now. This new amulet here, it upped my DPS like 20k, which I really like, but it cost me 100 million, so I'm kind of out of money right now. Pretty much the same Witching Hour. I did have a higher vitality on the pants for that 2-piece Enna set, so that's not bad. But that's that at the moment. You see that 138k DPS is nice. I can boost that to like 320k, and then with Mantra active, the enemies at that point are taking over a 500,000 DPS. So just to sort of show off how this particular works, the way I set this build up originally is kind of designed to be an exploding palm build, and the way that works is you go around when you find the elites and you put exploding palm on each of the elites. When one dies, it deals 50% of its max life damage to everything around it. So when you exploding palm them, when one dies, they all die. And then so you kill one, it will end up killing the other 2. When those 2 die, their exploding palm goes off and kills the entire mob around them. So you can do some pretty ridiculous farming that way. But I'm still not comfortable not running Serenity. Like I said, I'm still debating on switching to the 4-second and getting rid of the life there. But anyways, just to sort of show you how this setup works here. Let's go find a mob. I'm going to have Mantra active. Let me get my screen here. There, and there's 329k DPS. So long as you keep the Mantra active, they get to take that extra 50. Now the sad part is I'm not dealing that 129k consistent. It only lasts for 3 seconds out of every like 20 seconds that I have the blinding flash sold there, or active rather. But it's still really nice. It helps keep life high. If you keep that mantra active. I lost my stack there. Kind of hard to see what I'm trying to click on while keeping this inventory screen open. But yeah, I can hit up to that 329k DPS. And of course, with the mantra, you get the massive additional damage on top of that. So MP10 white mobs are pretty much a cinch. Yellow elites are not difficult. The high health blue elites, especially ones that are like Plague and Molten, those are a bitch and I tend to die a lot on. But that's the set I'm using and how it works right now. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.